Hey there, beautiful souls. Just Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my new YouTube channel and updated podcast channel, Spoken Like an Angel Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is August 12th, 2023. Today's episode is Harmony and Resolution is Manifesting. Stay grounded, beautiful souls. And Spirit wanted me to just share an uplifting message out there. I know there's some chosen ones who are just going through some light worker things. You're definitely clearing up some very rough karma from the past, and it can be a little challenging some days. And I just saw 113. I haven't been on here the past couple of days. I have made it a point to myself to balance out how much energy I'm giving out right now, because for the fact that I know I have people sending me evil eye energy, like I'm aware of that, and you're not going to knock me down and take me out. So for all the haters that tune in to see if that black magic is working or whatever hate bomb you've sent over here, it's not. I'm just going to not get up here and deal with it. I'm just not. Like, I'm gonna do something different. So I think that's silly I even have to mention that, but it's been heavy on my heart, because the more that you don't mention things that are happening that don't seem like a big deal to you, but they are a big deal, but you're just like, you've dealt with it for so long. It's when other people need to be enlightened. Some people aren't enlightened to anything going on, and some days I'm just here to be a messenger and let you know that when the days are heavy, you don't have to get up and do all these things, because you're just setting yourself up for failure if you don't have that energy to go. So, some days it's good to just have self-care. It's whatever is right for you, and Spirit is telling you go with that, because not everybody in your life is obligated to have an opinion. They are, I guess, but their opinion doesn't matter, because everybody has a different life path that they're walking on. And I feel like somebody needs to hear that as a confirmation from your angels, to stop pushing yourself on the days that you just don't feel good, because you can still do a lot of beautiful, magical things instead of stress, pushing yourself. There's other things that you can do. You can set intentions. You can clean up your house. You can go take a walk in the park. There's so many different things that you can do, but don't get up if you're just not feeling that energy. But don't stay down forever either, because some people take that as permission to just stay down forever, and that doesn't help anything either. So I just want to share that, with you guys. And I feel like sometimes we just obligate ourselves to too many things, and then we're fighting this silent battle. A lot of people are fighting, Spirit's telling me right now, a lot of people are fighting a silent battle. I feel like there's medical silent battles that you're fighting, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light. But you need to have mercy and compassion with yourself, and stop overdoing it. And if you've done it in the past, this is your wake-up call to stop doing it. Like, do it a different way. You can't keep running yourself and taking and not filling. You've got to fill back up, right? It's like a glass of water. If you pour it out, you got to put more water in there to have more water. Same kind of concept. So please hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you guys are enjoying this message. I'm all about the positive love and light, because I don't feel like we have enough of it out there. I know that there's darkness out there. I'm a prime example of 40 some years of battling the darkness. And there's a lot of uncompassionate people out there when you tell them even a sliver of your story, and they literally can't mentally handle it because you see them dismiss you before you even start telling the story. If you're vibe with that, I fully understand that, beautiful soul, but it's okay because you're out here, I'm hearing, to be a lesson for them for being closed minded and a blessing to others. So when it comes to that, just close off your energy to listening to anything negative or doesn't positively influence you. It can be a difference of opinions, but if it doesn't positively influence you, why take in that information, is what I'm hearing. And there's some things, like, even if it's, positive information for someone else, if it's not positive information for me, I use my discernment, and spirit wants you to use your discernment and not take in all the information around you, because it's not all there, coming from heaven sent. So it's not all in the positive, and it's not, some of it's just there to confuse you. So use your discernment, but don't block off everyone where you don't let anyone in, because that's another way the darkness makes it, where you don't snap out of it because you feel like you're trapped in this, because they keep overloading you with a bunch of demonic energy that they're sending to you, because they keep your vibration so low. That's the energy you're sending out, and that's why you're attracting all these narcissists and all these Jezebel spirits, especially if you're an empath. Okay, because their whole thing, I'm seeing like all the Disney movies, like all the bad guys, their whole thing is to trick you, because they're the bad guy. They're Jafar. They're the Cruella de Vil. I'm literally seeing all the Disney movies right now. Ariel, what is it? Ursula the Sea Witch. Like, those people are coming into your life because I'm hearing Arthur, Sword in the Stone. You're the chosen one to, you have a path to make. And are you gonna, and now I'm seeing Wreck-It Ralph. I love my spirit guides. Penelope, Princess Penelope, they called her a glitch and made fun of her the whole movie. And at the end of it, and it's all about a video game, right? If you guys haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph from Disney, but at the end, she ends up being the princess, and everybody's had their memory wiped, and they're like, "Oh no, she's the princess! All hail the princess!" The little gumball. Anyways, let me know if you watch Wreck-It Ralph too. Yes, I'm 40 years old and I watch Disney movies because some of them are a little edgy. They're made for adults, but I just don't vibe with the lower, like, things that I used to watch. I swear we're in a trance, we're in a spell. And that's what this darkness does. It keeps you in this lower vibration so you don't enlighten to the goodness of the world, and you simply don't pay attention to how you speak or what you watch, because some of the things that come across, I'm like, wow, people, if you watch trends on, unfortunately, YouTube and TikTok, you're just like, wow, everybody got together. That people used to make fun of those people, like, they would call them the Starbucks people, they're, I can't even think, it's not nice to make fun of people, but they used to, basic, they're saying the basic people all got together, and now, like, that demonic energy got on there, and now they're just getting people in a trance of doing things repetitively, and it keeps them in that energy. And now you're getting people that don't even associate with other things getting into other things, and that message is just coming through. And I don't make fun of people, by the way. But, when I was younger and I was, say, 18 and living in Albuquerque, 17, I didn't know no better, because I really didn't. Because of the energy that I was in, I didn't hang around certain groups of people, and because I was told that those weren't good people. It's crazy. Like, see, that's how all that starts. all that starts is because of programming, and here I am getting to share a message. Yay! It's fun to heal your shadow side and then look back on it and go, wow, I can't believe you were a part of that. But, I was part of like the 80s generation, like Breakfast Club is coming to mind. They were all sitting there, everybody had a thought about the other group, and then they found out they were all just like each other at the end. So somebody definitely needed to hear this message, because I come in here and I have what I want laid out, and then spirit just starts channeling stuff. So if you're like, this is a little odd, she's going to this, please, if it resonates with you, I feel like somebody in your spirit team is trying to get your attention, especially with Breakfast Club. That movie is very significant right now. If that resonates with you, please let me know, because this just helps me, because I know all this stuff that I say and do when the minute I start opening up this message, 1111, as I say this, it resonates for something, even the smallest little detail, but it helps when other people know. So, all right, I'm going to get to this message. There's a certified wellness specialist out there, or you're supposed to be. This is a confirmed life purpose out there for you, because you love to help people reach health goals. It's important for you to start taking classes or getting knowledge. It's not about paying the $1 million to get certified. It's about getting the knowledge, because at a point you're going to certify yourself. There's really no need to have a certification unless you get in like really specified parts of that, like niches. But other than that, to start off, to get started, it's about put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. What Disney movie is that from? Disney's the theme today. Oh boy. That's good though, because he is the only one in only Disney, and that man did something right, because he's still talked about, right? So there's 7 areas of wellness that you need to become familiar with. Your environmental, which is your vocational; mental, which is physical, social, financial, spiritual. I'm sorry, environmental, vocational, mental, physical, social, financial, and spiritual. These are all areas of wellness that you could teach, and possible avenues are being a coach in any of these, and yoga, and even opening up your own pole dance studio. If you did retreats or workshops, they would definitely flourish. But you have a very blocked third eye, and your third eye is indigo color. I'm hearing you're an indigo child. This is the 6th chakra for you, and the number 6 in numerology has to do with relationships. So this chakra rules your insight and your spiritual awareness. To keep this flowing, you need to keep learning new things, and keep putting things into perspective, and start on that shadow work. Having a closed mind blocks your third eye, and excessive overthinking. And I'm hearing, I think, therefore I am. And there's a song out there, Billie Eilish sings that song. If you've been having headaches, vision problems, ear issues, sinus issues, this could be one sign that your third eye is blocked. Toxic patterns happen when this stays blocked, like lack of creativity, imagination. You have very rigid thinking. You're disconnected from your intuition, pituitary issues, and lack of focus. Spirit's coming in with James 5. 14:15. Is anyone among you sick? Let them call the elders of the church to pray over them and anoint them with oil in the name of the Lord, and the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise them up. If they have sinned, they will be forgiven. And so it is. Amen. I'm also hearing, be impeccable with your word, and this is the first agreement of the 4 agreements, and that's a good book for you to get familiar with. Especially, this will help clear up your third eye chakra and help you get into your life purpose. Speak with integrity and say what you mean. Avoid using the word for gossip and use your word in the direction of love and truth. And be mindful of your vulgarities. Affirm your words. Your vulgarities, people, I will constantly go back with this, that you can have a clear throat chakra and, have the occasional bad word in there, but if you constantly and consistently repeat those bad words out there, it's going to block your throat chakra. I can't talk, see, because it is going to put negative energy in there, and that is why you don't keep speaking vulgarities, because if it's every other word I'm hearing, that's when it becomes a problem, not when it's sprinkled in to get somebody's attention. But if you're constantly just saying it, the F word especially, it really starts backfiring on you is what I'm hearing. But nobody says that. Everybody's an ego and they want to defend why they can say it, because most of us have been repressed. Spirit is saying felt repressed or have been repressed, so they're like, I can do what I want, and you can, but at a health standpoint and an energy standpoint, it's going to be more beneficial for you to omit those words versus for you to defend why you should say those and continue saying, because they're not putting magical uplifting juice on you from the angels. They're just not. You're digging in the lower realms when you use certain energy, certain words. Spirit saying to use this time right now as opportunity and change. They know you're tired of the same repetitive stuff from the the past. But right now, it's important not to be worried about being with people, places, or things, but it's more important about healing that inner child so you can go to the next level and grab your opportunities, because your inner child and your lack of self-acceptance has been holding you back from that necessary change that you needed. And you're not able to embrace the holy love fully because your crown chakra is blocked, I'm hearing. And this is ultimately making you go into fear. Spirit wants you to know Archangel Michael is around you, protecting you. I've got double confirmation here. And he's also helping you to clear out your throat chakra. He wants you to sing, hum more often. That helps you. And know that he comes around you to lend his power, strength, protection, faith, and courage. Wear more yellow, I'm hearing. He's enlightening you to the beauty that you could have in your life and the freedom you could have if you release this burden that you're carrying. I'm hearing the song Free Bird. No. Well, and then, and now I'm free. Free falling. Free falling. All right, the karmic law number 11 applies, and Spirit is saying law of patience and reward. The most valuable rewards require persistence. So if you give up before it even gets into motion, that's the darkness working against you. You can't let your ego be in charge of this. You got to let your higher self and the Spirit be in charge, and just flow with things and not get upset if things don't work out as they should, because at the beginning you're probably going to get a lot of lessons, but your persistence is going to get you your blessings. But you need to trust the universe more and tap into your vulnerability, which will give you freedom, because your ego, I'm hearing, which is the one that keeps you from being vulnerable, because it says you're weak because you're vulnerable. That's the thing that you need to work with. Spirit saying this energy is coming from your shadow, which means that there's some part of you that's still very stuck in the past and afraid to face your fear. Don't let these karmics trick you going back into karmic land. Use meditations, prayer, and sound healing. Binaural beats are really good to start out with. I'm hearing that your power, you need to set your powers and intention more. You have the natural, you're a natural extrovert, even if you've been kicked down a bit lately. Know that you're the life of the party and you have a very bubbly personality, but until you get that shadow work done, you're not going to feel like that or exude that energy, and that's where your gifts come from. Don't ignore that repetitive thought that are in your head right now, because those are your angels that are answering prayers for you. You've got very good negotiation skills and you're a very good manager and a mentor. Don't let these people get into your head. This has to do with someone in the eastern United States, or your guardian angel is protecting you from someone in the eastern United States. Either way, Spirit is saying you are a healer, but you're not everyone's healer. So this could be someone you know out there. Show them empathy, but release that sympathy. There are pieces of the story you don't know right now. It's important to get out and ground into Earth and Mother Earth and nature right now. Justice is being served for you. I'm hearing someone in the Western United States is very stressed, or you know someone, I don't know, they're very stressed about some kind of court case, and they're in stage 2 of their spiritual awakening, or this could be you in your spiritual awakening. But know that justice comes in the form of karma. Pour your faith into God, for he is the only true judge and jury. Earth angels work in the court system, so don't stress, pray more. Justice will be served properly. Matters related to the court, but you need to hold on to your strength and guidance right now, and especially give any kind of forgiveness and understanding to the situation. If you can't do it to the person, I understand that, but give it to the situation, because ultimately God's got you, and you're going to come out fine on this side. But don't get into that ego, which is ha-haing. Ha, you didn't make it. Ha ha, I knew this would happen. Don't get into that energy. Know that they're karmic. They're going to pay for what they did. At this point, I'm not even ha-haing anymore. Like, maybe at the first I could giggle, but now it's like it won't. The karmic wheel went on for so long that now I'm just like, can it stop? Can we be done? I'm tired. Can we, what other channels are on? But again, Spirit's pointing me to the karmic law of patience and reward. The most valuable rewards require persistence, and Archangel Michael is definitely with you, helping, keeping justice. Justice will be served, I'm hearing. But there's some things that you need to get up, and if Spirit's guiding you to get up and take action, take charge and take action, I'm hearing. Don't just lay down and let things just go without doing. If there's elements, you need to control the elements that you can control, but not sit and stress about the things that you can't. And don't use that as an excuse, I'm hearing, to like sit there and stress out, because if you have your faith in God, you know you're going to be carried through, but it does take grounding to get into that energy. Prophetic word, Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So it's important to make sure you're praying, and Spirit, God's got you protected. Expect more miracles, but have honesty in your communications. There's going to be harmony and resolution to all of your issues, as long as you know that God's bigger than your enemies, and people can do and say whatever they want, but in the end, nobody's going to come and hurt you. And you really, right now is a time to really be faithful, especially if you're going through a karmic lesson. the only way that they're going to come over on you is by you giving your faith to the devil. And if you ever say, do you pray to the devil? Most people are going to get offended and say, no, I don't pray to the devil. Then why are you worrying and complaining? Because that is a form of prayer to the devil. That really blew back my brain when I first heard that. So I'm going to share that with you guys because somebody needed to hear that. That's how you don't open up a portal for that low vibe energy to come in, because it only takes the size of a pinhole, because you can't get rid of demons that you like playing with. That really hit me hard too. 25-25 for somebody out there. There's been a lot of deer coming into your life like mine. This is a sign of spiritual authority and being adaptable. Deer are very majestic and kind, and they're a symbol of peace and serenity, honor, love, forgiveness, grace, generosity, kindness, and mercy. I had 3 Bambis show up at my window. I've never had baby deer like that show up, and they still had their spots literally look like Bambi. And I just felt like the Holy Trinity, you know, like mind, body, and soul. There's just so many things I felt in that moment with the number 3 and then the babies, and I just knew that was a sign of rebirth. Like, there, it's going, new things are coming, but you just have to have faith and courage, because there are 3 little babies wandering around. Their mom's not around, by the way. So, and they cross the road and everything. It's crazy, but definitely that they're also representative of healing energy. And I'm also hearing independence and trust your gut reactions will tell us to fight or flee instinctually. So it's funny because I tried to open up the window and that little sound made them pew. So it's all about helping to heal that fight or flight. You're not in that trauma no more. Release it from your memories and release it from your energy. You no longer have to be addicted to the pain, I'm hearing. And also for somebody out there, again, you got another confirmation. Your vehicle's on your way, but let it come to you. Don't stress about it. Something around Tuesday is going to be happening for you. I'm hearing 2-finger deuces to negativity, tasting the rewards of today, and you're going to be taking your power back. Spirit showing me Wayne Dyer here. And he said, I would choose to be the father of inspiration. He's actually the father of motivation. And the reason why is because motivation, you get a hold of an idea and take it where your goals are headed and crush any obstacle in the way. But inspiration, the idea gets a hold of you and it takes you to where you never could conceive with your mind. So know that there's possibilities out there, beautiful souls. Love is the answer, and fear is the quest to conquer. It's important to not be so demanding with what you want and just be open to be receiving to what you truly need. Justice is definitely coming out there, especially if you're a water sign and especially if you're a Cancer. But you need to lay your burdens down and especially don't have your mind on that narcissist female that broke your heart, because she's bitter. There's going to be a revelation of truth, I'm hearing. And she wasn't very nurturing. So ultimately, you're going to be celebrating in the end. Let this go. Let God and your angels shine a light onto this situation. Don't sit and worry. Definitely don't sit in stress. Don't sit in any of those inner energies, lower energies. You need to get out in nature, sit in the earth if you want to sit in anything, because it will help you connect to your Earth Star chakra as well. But I'm hearing if you connect with your forgiveness, there's going to be a harmony and resolution to your situation. So thank you so much for being here this beautiful Saturday. Take advantage the last days of summer. And I'm hearing trust the universe. Check out of that 3D consciousness and start connecting with that 5D bliss. You are definitely enough, beautiful soul. Also, if you're a white collar worker out there, you have awesome interpersonal skills and communication skills, but you need to get out of the job that you're in because you got that boiled frog syndrome. Soon to be sitting in boiling hot water, confirmation of a karmic soul tie. You're missing the signs and you're not perceiving danger because the boiling water did not kill the frog. The inability to decide when to jump out did. This is not a time to get comfortable. I just saw 3030 as I said that. I'm going to wrap this up right now, beautiful souls. The letters that we have are FRLTMATD TPQX, Molly, and then I heard Molly Ringwald, Susie, Susie Q, Franny, Lola, Johnny, Frank, Tina, Lily, Mimi, Fonzie, Julie, Sarah, Rachel, and then the song is Love, Love will keep us together. 3111. Any time of weather. Captain and Tennille, put the link in the bottom in the description box. Definitely hit that like, share, and subscribe button to get this message out to other beautiful souls who are light workers, chosen ones, and just, earth angels and need a reminder that you are fabulous. You're a fabulous trainer and mentor, and we really need your gifts. So we really need you to start connecting with your spirit team more so you can get out of that ego-centered consciousness of having to go to work every day and more step into your life purpose, and you will be provided for every day as long as you have faith and trust and you listen to the guidance of your angels, beautiful souls. I love you, your angels love you, and God definitely loves you. Have a peaceful and lovely Saturday. Love and light, beautiful souls.